Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I'll be showing couple of things, and there are some new assignments that I will be doing with you guys. The first thing that I will be showing the communication between HTML and client, and communication between client and server, and vice versa. Okay, so there's a small thing that I'll be doing. So this is my portal page. So what I'll be doing, I'll make a button here which will update the short description. If you click any of the record, then you will be able to update the short description, and if the checkbox is not clicked, then you won't be able to update the short description. So let's get started. The first thing that I need to do is I'll add a button here in the data table widget of this widget. So I'll add a button. I'll give a class as a primary button. This is the CSS. I'll be taking as a small size. Now ng click. So how the communication goes on, when you will click this button, okay, so a function will be called which will be present in my client script. So we use mainly c attribute means c object, c means this, c dot update sd. I'll give the name as sd. Okay, so I'll name it as update short description. I'll save it. So if I just reload, so here we can see that update short description is present. Now I need to call this function here in the client side. Anywhere you can call, whenever the function ends we can carry on with the next function. C dot this function name, function. So what I need to do, I'll make a text area where you can write the short description, and the description will get updated in all the records which you will select. So there is something known as spModal, means the model will open, and this should be mentioned in your function of the client above. Here I have already mentioned. So spModal dot open. So here it's like this. I'll give a title. When the box will open, the title should be there. Update short description. Okay. Buttons means there is something known as OK and cancel which comes in all Servicenow button. So I need to avoid that. So I'll give this as blank. I'll call a widget because when this model will open, I need to call a widget where the short description will get updated. So I'll name it as update short description. Okay, and I need to pass the value, guys, because I need to pass the sysID, actually the records of the sysID which you will select. So widget input sysids. Okay, I'll colon uh, I've already discussed in my previous video that selected value which I have given it as an array. Here I need this selected value where I'm pushing the ID. So scope dot selected value dot toString. Okay, now after this close this one dot, then function I'll just write the console where widget will be dismissed. Okay, widget dismissed. Think so. So the first thing that I have missed here is I need to give a if function. Means at least any one of the records should be present. If it is not present, then we will give an alert. If it is not equals to null, then only this model will open. Otherwise an alert will be there where they will ask you to select any one, at least select at least one record. Okay, title I have given buttons, I have given widget, widget input. Then I have closed or then function. Okay, I didn't close this one. So yeah, this is the console, and over here this should be there. Now this is my whole model case. Okay, now I need to create one widget, this widget, which will be called, and I need to update the short description. So I'll just create a new widget. I'll give it as update short description, and I'll save it. I'll open it in an editor. Now here first I'll put a label. Okay, label as update short description, means whenever the model will open, this label will come, and a text area where you will write the input, where I'll give the class is equals to form control, and ng model I've already explained in my previous video, which will carry the value. Okay, now after this I'll give a break, and after this I'll give a button. Okay, I'll give a button where class is equals to same as what I have given here. So I'll just copy, okay. Now over here also, if it will click, means ng click, I need to call this function update, where I'll pass the value of the text area, and the name of the button should be update. Okay, so here this function should be called c.update. Okay, so c.update equals to function and the value inside this. Now what I need to do is I'll I'll make this is a boolean variable, and because of this variable, whenever this variable will be yes, then only I'll update in the records. Okay, c.data.check is equals to yes, data.check, so that data over here I have to write, and in server I'll write the input as input. Okay, means data.check, and in server I have to write input.check to get the value from client. So I'll make another attribute short description equals to value, and then I'll do server.update, because if you will not write this, then none of the values will get updated. And after once it gets updated, I want the window.location.reload, I want the window to get reloaded. So this is also should be mentioned in my function. Okay, now coming to the server side, what I need to do is, if there is an input means the value which has been passed from here, means this one. Okay, this is your input. If the input is already there, if there is a sysID which you have already selected, then what I will do, I will make one data.sysID equals to input dot this sysids, which I am passing from that widget input in the model itself. Okay, now if the input dot check equals to yes, then it will go inside. What it will do, I'll create an object, new glide record incident. Now add query sysID in, because I can select more than one record in this data.sysID, because I am storing it here, Now I'll do query while I have to use, because there might be more than one sysID, incident.next. Now what I have to do, I will update the short description equals to this input dot this one. Okay, and inc dot update. Okay, my whole script is done. I hope this works. Let's see. I will save this one as well. So I'll just refresh the page. Now I'm taking it as 9. Okay, this is opening, and I need to write test scenario. Let's see whether it will update or not. And if I click on update is not getting clicked. Okay, my bad, I haven't closed this one. Need to save. Okay, I'll just refresh. I will select this one, update short description, test scenario, update. Oh, it didn't updated. Okay, I need to see why it hasn't updated. Now okay, I need to first give this one and then this one. Let's see, window.localtion.reload is there. Input dot check equals to yes. Yeah. Data dot value. If the value is getting passed. Okay, my bad here again. I have to give input dot sysid. That is my bad because I'm using data here. I have to give input here. I'll just refresh. I'll test one more time. I hope this works. Test scenario. Yeah, it worked. Test scenario. So you can also do one or more. Yes, it is working. I've given it as 10 and 11. So yes, it is working. It is coming. Okay, so this is it, guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the video, and if you can just subscribe and you can watch more. Thank you.